Well, you came at the right time. Oh my God, we found him. We had a pretty amazing turnout in yesterday's live stream. In fact, at one point we had over 500 people watching. However, there was a couple animals that we did not get. One of them, I'm pretty sure, was this guy right here. We were trying to get him for the longest time, and we just could not make it happen. We spent so much time going after him, and he never would show himself. But now, we got him. Into 148 gold, double lunged him at 60 yards out. But yeah, that's actually the ram that we were looking for yesterday. For some reason, he just stayed tucked in those trees and he would not show himself. I just saw this mule deer that looked exactly like a whitetail buck. I really want to get him so you can see what I'm talking about. Well, he just showed up and he's about 350 out there. You can't really see from this far, but when we get up close to him, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So it's going to be a little ways out there, but we'll be able to make this happen. So 350. That should be good. Does this not look like a whitetail buck? I mean, I saw him come in 2 times. The first time I saw him, I thought, oh, it's actually a decent whitetail buck. And I looked at him and I'm like, wait, it says mule deer. That is a crazy looking rack, and it looks exactly like a whitetail buck. And I mean, I'm sure some racks could look like this, but does that not look just like a whitetail buck? You know, it looks like a decent little 8-pointer. I honestly think we have to get this mounted because he's just so unique. Ooh, that's gonna be our first biggest muley buck that we've seen in the last 3 days. That's a true level 4. He's a max weight buck, and he's actually just bedded out there 240 yards away. I came over here to look for some bighorn, and this beautiful buck is just sitting out here. Now, what's cool about this buck is we actually had a very similar buck to this yesterday, and we didn't make quite as good of a shot as I thought at like 350 yards on the trot. Ended up, I think we hit it like in the intestine or something, and we put a follow-up on it, and what happened is we actually did take down that buck. I didn't know we did, so we were tracking that buck for 30 minutes, and he was already down. Like, he was nowhere on our map anymore. But anyways, that buck led us to one of the coolest diamonds that we've ever gotten in Call of the Wild, and that's the diamond Rocky Mountain Elk. But because there's so many mountain lions on this map, we got to try and thin out a couple of them here. Oh, the other ones probably took off. But anyways, what's interesting about that buck is had we not made a bad shot on that buck, is strained. Oh, there's the mountain lion. I knew he was around here somewhere. Jeez. But had we not made a bad shot on that buck, we never would have found that diamond oak. Never would have found that diamond Rocky Mountain oak. And apparently we didn't make such a good shot on this mountain lion here either, which I don't know how we didn't. There we go. Like, that should have been a good shot, but I think we might have hit the brush. We did hit the brush because there's no blood. Ah, well, that makes sense. Okay. But yeah, had we not made a bad shot on that buck, we never would have found that giant diamond Rocky Mountain elk. This one might be our biggest muley that we've gotten so far. And the lighting is absolutely perfect. So let's take a really cool picture of this beautiful muley buck here. Yeah, that's something else. I really like that. We're gonna get a 259 gold out of that buck there. So before this, our biggest buck, and yesterday our biggest buck, was a 237. We ended up getting a double lung heart shot at 246. But 259, first off, is way over the estimate. What did the estimate say on that buck? I think it said like 199 or something like that. So 259, that's a beautiful muley, and he's a gray. And I think we'll actually get him mounted. Perfect shot as well. But yeah, so in a sense, we just got the same buck that we wanted to get in yesterday's stream. Here's this one. This one's actually going to be a gold stomach, liver, and left lung at 87 yards out, a 37.3. And here is the mountain lion that we got at 305 yards out. We double lunged him. Looks like we tucked it right behind the front shoulder there nicely, but 37.4 gold. Now, what's interesting about this spot is I was just talking in yesterday's stream how I usually see big bucks over here bedded on multiplayer, but never on my map. Well, today, that buck we just got was actually bedded right here, which is right next to this outpost, the Hunter Outpost. And it's 8:50 in the morning. So I just checked the estimate on the last buck that we got, and that max was actually 194. The estimate was 129 to 194 on the score. So basically, he scored almost 60 points more than what his estimate was, because he scored 259. So that means that the estimates are not going to be correct with, I guess, like the new spawns of mule deer. Now, this right here is going to be the old spawn. This is the original version. He has a score estimate of 150 to 200, and it's level 4. But I do believe that that should be a level 3, because I've never seen this buck before. So I'm going to say this one's going to score exactly 200, because the estimate on the old ones is more accurate. Like, the last number is the exact score typically that buck's going to score. But once the new ones come in, or like the new spawns, the estimate is going to be quite a bit off, it seems. But we're about to find out here. This buck's about 350 out. Alright, so we'll hold for the top of the lung. He scored 200 on the dot. That's exactly what we thought he was going to score. That's actually a max weight gobbler. He's about 160 out, and we have the hawk edge bow, so we're going to try and take him down if we get a chance. So we'll try and zero in for like 150. 145 should work. Just want to double check to see where he's at. Well, what do we have? Oh my god, that's a beautiful muley buck. 128 to 192. Our last buck scored to 194. So potentially this buck here could score like 258. Yeah, I bet he's going to score like 258. That's actually a small 4, potentially a 3 from before. But I do believe that this buck here might have been a respawn from the first buck we ever got. The first Trurak muley that scored 247. And we got him with a bow out of this tripod right about there. So yeah, that's kind of cool. 260. I don't really know where he's going to go, but we'll try and pay attention. I really don't want to take a walking shot at 300. I really do not want to do that. But he's also in the tall grass. So it's not exactly an ideal shot. Yeah, I don't even know if you could even see that thing. I mean, obviously if we highlight it you can, but you cannot see that without highlighting it. Absolutely cannot see that. So we'll have to be patient. So our buck's over there at about 290, but unfortunately he still hasn't provided us with a decent opportunity for a shot. So I think what he's going to do is go back the same way he came, but then we're still going to have like a 250 yard shot, which is a little bit far on the walk. So what I want to do is go over to this little island here and kind of sit out right on this little peninsula. And when he crosses, he should be about like 150 out. We should definitely be able to take a trotting shot at 150, no problem. So we managed to close the distance here, and this is actually going to be a really cool little pocket where we can see all the way over to there, which is going to be about like 180, which I'm way more comfortable taking that shot versus 300. In fact, our big old buck is right over. Oh, I did not want to spot that mountain goat. It didn't really matter much, but there's a 4 right there. Our big buck is right next to that 4. Actually, there's 2 bucks right there side by side. You can see the one on the left is the biggest one. That's going to be our max weight buck there on the left. And it looks like he's starting to walk off now. So it's perfect time to get ready on this beautiful Trurak buck. Cool. He's going to be about 280 out right there. So we're going to wait until he gets to kind of like this opening here. We'll have him at 190 there. That'll be our first opportunity. Then we'll have him at 170 here and 160, 150 here. So we'll have a couple of opportunities for this buck. We just want to make sure we stay covered because he could still see us potentially and spook, which, oh, yeah, we're definitely going to take him. Are you kidding me? He started trotting right when I said that. Not going to take him trotting. We'll wait till he slows down just a little bit. Come on. That'll work. And big buck down. Yeah, we kind of had to stand up to get him to notice us. Otherwise, he was going to keep on trotting, and we actually might have had to take like a trotting shot, but he stopped perfect at 160 and just got smoked. So remember, I said this buck's probably going to score 258. Exactly like 257.6 is my guess. But we'll find out here right now. 257 he scores, and double lunged him at 131. That's a really cool rack, very similar to the one that we just got that scored 259. But yeah, my theory is right. The new bucks, when they come back, the score is going to be about 50 points more than what the estimate actually shows the maximum is. So a beautiful buck, nice shot there. And now you know what we didn't get yesterday. So now that you know that, I'm going to show you what we actually did get yesterday. Okay, for this next part, I kind of wanted to go back and show you like step by step what happened in order to what led us up to that diamond Rocky Mountain elk. We were right here. We just took a shot at that big level 4 max weight muley, and we hit him, but I think we hit him either too far back or too far forward. That's not what's important. What's important is we went over there to go track him down, and I couldn't find any blood. And then I actually spotted what I thought was a different buck, but it was the same buck over here at like 250 out. We took a shot at him. He did go down. I didn't realize it was the same buck. So then I went over and kept looking for the same buck, or so I thought. And that is when we spotted this guy right there. Look at the size of that Rocky Mountain elk. We just got his eating zone right there, 250 yards away. The size of the tines on that thing, though.
Money. Thank you so much.
It's just like, I don't see how that wouldn't be a diamond, but I don't really know like what the score is supposed to be. Oh, he's 70 yards away right there, quartering at us. But potentially we could take that. Okay, he's 69 yards right there, guys. 63. Oh, just can't quite take that shot. I can't quite take that shot. This is how smart. Oh, he's coming in. He's coming in. Oh my god. Oh, he's right there. Oh my god. I gotta get over. I'm trying to get there as fast as I can now, right out in the wide open. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Oh my god. There he is. Oh, look at this thing. He definitely knows something's up, though. That's why he's being so hesitant and coming in. The biggest Rocky Mountain elk I've ever seen so far. Wow. We gotta get him to come in, though. Being kind of stubborn. Oh, don't come this way, cows. We gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta make a move for it. The cows are coming in, but he's not. He's 25 yards away. Patience is the key. Just want to draw back and see how it feels. Oh, I feel really good. I feel really good. The key is patience, but do we call? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my god, we just absolutely smoked that giant bull. Look at the blood from here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my god, we just absolutely smoked that giant bull. Look at the blood from here. We got him. We got him. Oh, he's huge. We're gonna track him down. He ran this way. Really good blood going this way. And there he is piled up right there. What an incredible bull. What an incredible hunt this has been. And here he is. Definitely gonna take a picture of him. Wow. Well, is this gonna be our first ever? He's a diamond, a 505 diamond Rocky Mountain elk. Double lunged him at 15 yards away. Oh. Wow. First ever diamond Rocky Mountain elk. And a 500 score. I do believe that that's probably going to be like the big rack as well, because 481 is minimum. But double lunged him at 16 yards. He was walking right like this. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Tucked it right behind the heart there. Nicked the shoulder blade. Double lunged him 16 yards away. And a 505 diamond Rocky Mountain elk. And if you want to know where we were on the map, we're actually by two fawns here. When I first spotted him, I was right here, and that elk was over here feeding. Oh, right here. 5:30 till 17:30. So that's the zone that he was at. The problem is we didn't have a good wind, so we had to come all the way over from this lodge here, the Hunter Outpost, went all the way up here. But I definitely recommend coming over here and setting up a tent right here. Tree stand would probably work out too, but definitely put a tent right here, because then you can see this whole valley down here. I mean, you can see for like 450 yards all the way around this whole area. So that's how we did it. We snuck in and we ended up getting within like 20 yards away from that giant diamond Rocky Mountain elk. Well guys, it finally paid off, because now we officially have a diamond Rocky Mountain elk. This is the one that we had before. This one scored, I think, like 460. And that was our biggest bull before. But now, we have this guy. And not only that, he looks so cool next to both OG diamond muleys there. He just looks so cool. But this is going to be him right here. An incredible diamond Rocky Mountain elk. And he scored 505. And we took him out with the longbow. So yeah, overall, that's going to be it. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, go check out the spot I showed you where this Rocky Mountain elk came from, and go check out a couple of other spots I showed you for true rack mule deer. But before we end this video, I do want to say one more time, thank you guys so much for all the support. We are on the way to 70,000 subscribers right now, and thank you so much. It really means the world to me. Thank you for all the support in the streams. It's just mind-blowing, to be honest. It really is.